Bonjour et bienvenue sur DarkOtaku Gaming pour la suite de Chaos in Deponia. La dernière fois on a fait le tour de la ville et c'était bien la merde. On s'est fait assommer avant d'entrer dans la boutique. On va pouvoir entrer dans la boutique cette fois.
Welcome to Gilligan's Gadget Garden. You are being served by Chapeaumat 2000. How may I help you?
Yeah, Doc sent me to get a set of cartridges.
Of course, we currently offer two different brands. The first is Platinum Proof Professional. They are somewhat more expensive but of better quality. There is a cheaper kind as well. Cowboy Dodo's Jolly All-Purpose Cartridges. Their quality may not be top of the line, but they come with a free colorful lollipop.
A lollipop?
So, which brand do you prefer?
Donnez-moi l'extra platine, la qualité une sucette, je ne me laisserai pas tenter par un cadran à gare. Qu'est-ce que tu crois? La tête de l'amour de ma vie est en jeu. Attends.
And those are really the good cartridges?
Of course. Remember, Goal's mind is at stake here.
All right.
C'est
Here
pas vrai.
goes nothing.
Je suis sûr que j'aurais pris n'importe quel truc, il aurait pris la sucette quand même. Qu'est-ce que... Deux?
Did it work?
I'm not sure. Something's not right.
Rufus? I might have known. Why does the same question pop up in my mind every time I set eyes on you?
Who's that good-looking guy in the snappy overcoat?
Where am I?
Because the aura of my magnetism is befuddling your sense of orientation.
Seriously, where did you drag me off to this time? And what is that awful smell?
This is the floating black market. You're safe here.
Safe. Rufus, I was on my way to Elysium.
Well, yes, you were, but with the wrong guy.
Cletus wanted to help me.
And you trust that lying slime bag?
Yes, who I am more likely to trust. My fiancé or his cheap imitation?
Hey, what's up with you?
What's up? I wake up only to find myself in some stinking
Est-ce que
torture
c'est ça,
chamber. That's
les-
what's up with me. I'm already itching all over just because I'm forced to breathe this foul, polluted air. I'm about to be
Les
sick.
différentes
I need
personnalités
to
parce
get
qu'elle n'a
out
pas
of
du tout la
here.
même voix que celle de la Gaule que je connais.
She seems to be pretty mad.
Not really. I just have a certain effect on explosive women.
What, lighting the fuse?
Yeah, very funny. But she actually did seem a little volatile. Are you sure you didn't mess her up somehow?
I think I might be able to explain this. Some information wasn't written to the cartridge, almost as if we had used the cheap ones.
Not as cheap as your excuses.
Her mind appears to have been split three ways.
So, the woman who just stomped out of the lab is only a part of Goal?
And not the most agreeable part, I hope.
Come on, Doc. I thought you were an expert.
It is nothing that I can't fix, but for that I need all three cartridges, including the one that is currently inserted in her implant. Also, I cannot operate without the consent of the patient. Therefore,
Okay.
all three parts of Goal must cooperate before I can go ahead with the surgery.
Oh yeah, judging from her mood, she'll be positively enthusiastic about you flipping open her skull again.
Agreed. Maybe you had better start with a different part of her character.
Huh?
Take the two cartridges that are still in the output hopper. And this thing.
What is it?
Qu'est-ce que
A
c'est?
remote control?
Not quite. See that compartment in the back? Just insert one of the other cartridges and press the button when you're close to goal.
That's what I said, a remote.
It's more complicated than that. Data's written to a buffer and...
And I can zap back and forth between two characters.
No. Yes. Something like that, but
Just like a remote.
just like a remote.
Cool.
Okay.
I wish I'd had one of these for Tony.
Hurry up, Rufus. The longer the fragments of her character get used to their independence, the more difficult it will become to talk them into having that surgery done. Go find Goal and
Okay.
persuade her. All 3 parts of her. I will prepare everything else here in the meantime.
All right,
C'est vous,
here
Doc,
we go.
Doc. Ok, je rentre plus là. Oh, elle est là. Mais,
Hey!
je me suis trompé.
Oh.
Bah,
Excuse me?
What do you want?
je crois qu'il serait
I
bon temps de
think an
t'excuser.
apology would be in order.
What for?
Like for attacking me in the street?
Listen up, kiddo. I'm a member of unorganized crime.
And how does that give you the right to assault innocent passersby in broad daylight?
That's the way we roll.
Cool.
Le crime désorganisé, c'est quoi
So,
exactement?
unorganized crime. What is it exactly?
We're just like a criminal organization without the organized bits.
Je peux me joindre à vous?
Could I join you, maybe? I'm incredibly unorganized.
Don't be ridiculous. What could you possibly have to offer?
Je suis un bricoleur
I'm a
talentueux.
gifted tinkerer.
Really? So what do you tinker?
Power inverters, escape machines, a life of order and contentment.
Yeah, that's kid stuff. You're simply not reckless enough for an unorganized criminal.
Je suis très résistant.
I'm very resilient. I can fall from a tower 2 miles high into a pile of syringes without taking any damage.
Remarkable. And can you juggle balls on your nose?
Oh, really? I'm a daring adventurer, not a circus ocelot.
Yeah, that's kid stuff. You're simply not reckless enough for an unorganized criminal.
Je suis
I
incroyablement
am
cool.
so incredibly cool.
Just how cool.
I'm so, like, laid back that the back of my head, like, is almost touching the ground. Yeah.
Yeah, that's kid stuff. You're simply not reckless enough for an unorganized criminal.
Je suis un interlocuteur
And I'm a good
attentif.
listener.
You are? That sounds interesting.
They call me the Ear.
You know, there's this story that I've always wanted to...
Eagle Ear, master of sound waves.
But my story...
Listening his opponents into the dust.
Forget it.
What? Did you say something?
Je suis aussi
I
bien que la
certainly
mère.
am reckless enough.
I know you're not.
Est-ce que je pourrais te trouver... que je-
But how can I
est-ce que-
prove to you that I'm reckless enough?
You'd have to do something truly reckless, like shave Donna's cat, for instance.
If that's all.
That wasn't a serious suggestion. Nobody in his right mind would ever do something that reckless.
Hey, I'm not nobody in his right... Don't try to stop me.
Alors, je ferai bientôt partie de ton
I'll soon be
organisation, tu
part of
verras.
your organization. You'll see.
Ah, beat it.
Et donc, qu'est-ce que
So,
Organon pense de
what
notre
does the
organisation?
Organon think of your organization?
This is the floating black market, kiddo. We don't care what the Organon thinks.
So, what about that Organon official right behind you?
What? Very funny.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Il est où ton pote?
Say, where's your pal?
Wink, he's got in our secret hideout, even though he's not really qualified. Blind as a bat in his right eye. And the right eye is the important one, after all.
Huh? Who says that?
My mama. Why?
Toi aussi, tu aimes jouer
Hey,
au
do
papier,
you
pierre,
also
feuille,
like to
ciseaux?
play rock, paper, scissors?
Sure. Unfortunately, I left my tournament fingers in the hideout today.
I'll
parce
get
que
back
toi-
to you.
Whatever.
C'est quoi déjà la chanson que l'autre il aimait bien dans le jukebox? C'était un truc avec un crabe. Voilà, le chant nuptial des crabes charognards.
All right, Rufus. This is a routine, easy, no reason at all. You are eloquent and witty, Very. And your hair smells. Now, for the right facial expression.
Le
Here it
penseur.
comes. Check. Charm cannons at full blast. And now, to come up with the best possible line. Oh, that's it. A classic. Take a deep breath, and then... Here I go.
Oh, heavens, it's you again. You never give up, do you?
Alors c'est là que tu t'étais fourré.
So, this is where you've been hanging out.
Believe me, I would much rather be on the West Promenade by the rotating gardens. At this time of year, Morris serves the best soyacino in all of Elysium. Instead, I'm sitting in this hole in the ground drinking... What is this, anyway?
Camel drool, what else?
Camel drool.
No, wait, the camel drool's still under the counter. What you got there is the tincture for my nail infection.
Ah! Does that mean you bathed your filthy nails in this?
Yeah, but go ahead and drink it. Apparently it only works on fingernails.
And this is where my mechanisms of repression should be kicking in. Ah! Here they are.
Tu serais pas un peu fâché
Are
contre
you
moi?
mad at me for some reason?
Whatever makes you think that? You kidnapped me, caused me a bad head injury.
That's not the way I remember it.
You appear to be suffering from a perception disorder.
You mean, in reality, you're not sexy at all?
Just stay away from me. Understood?
Mais ce que je trouve bizarre, c'est que, du coup, Gaulle était pas en train de ramer. Si je me souviens bien, dans l'épisode où il y avait pas Rufus, Cletus, il était dans le compartiment où on rame. Alors que dans l'épisode précédent, elle ramait parce que Cletus avait mal au dos. Est-ce que ça veut dire que cette personnalité-là est plus dure avec Cletus que les deux autres? Aucune des autres? Tu dois venir
You have to come with me
voir Doc avec
and
moi.
see Doc.
What for? So you can demolish my head even further?
Ah, really turned your head, did I?
Turning heads and demolishing them are two different things.
With Tony's tortoise, they weren't.
Listen, Rufus, I am dirty, my hair is a mess, and my head feels like someone sliced through my skull with a circular saw.
Yes, but there's no proof.
And to top it all off, I'm starving. So, you had better stay away from me.
Hey, if you're hungry, I've got a leftover bowl of peanuts from our last mud cake festival.
Ooh, yuck! It's growing hair. I bet this little bowl contains more killer bacteria than a biological warfare lab.
Nah, we're all out of killer bacteria. These are influenza viruses.
Je prends.
You
Il y a eu
must
un
come
problème
with
pendant
me.
l'opération.
Something went wrong with the surgery.
What do you mean something went wrong?
Well, you know the fairy tale about the three bears? It was pretty much like that, just that there were no bears, and that your mind was, split three ways during botched brain surgery, that's all.
What?
No, don't panic, I'll fix everything.
Qu'est-ce
What do
que
I
je
have
fasse
to
pour que
do
tu
to make you
m'accompagnes?
come along?
First of all, you should look up the meaning of the word no.
Yeah, all right, let's assume I just did that. What would I have to do next?
Tu ne peux pas venir avec moi, s'il te
Won't
plaît?
you please just come along?
No, I'd rather starve here.
Can't we speed this up a little?
I said, and if you were a gentleman, you would know what that...
Que dirais-tu d'un petit
Could
dîner
I
romantique
interest
avec
you
moi?
in a romantic dinner?
A dinner invitation? Really? Huh. Maybe there is a...
Dinner first. You can go looking for
Which restaurants did you... And is it...
a restaurant. I was thinking of, an extra. They're free, aren't they?
Yeah, if you don't count the doctor's bill.
Ah, great.
Oh, it sounded too good to be true. Just
Oui,
forget
j'avance
it.
parce que ça fait beaucoup de dialogue. On dirait que...
Hey, baby.
There he goes again.
I get-
I'm a...
Wait here.
Is that a promise?
Of course.
Good.
Donc attends, il y a...
The cartridge fits. Now the remote just has to work. Thanks to my...
essayer le bleu d'abord.
What? How did I wind up here?
Most people ask that, but very few of them really want to hear the answer.
You're funny.
Oh, elle a l'air débile celle-là.
Oh, it's you! How nice!
Où est-ce que tu
So,
étais, Floré?
this is where you've been hanging out.
Have I? That's crazy. I can't even remember how I got here.
On se fiche un peu.
It
comment
doesn't
tu
really
arrives.
matter how you got here. What's more important, I know how you can leave here.
Oh, in a dirigible! Please, please tell me it's a dirigible!
No, not in a dirigible.
Oh,
Maybe later.
yippee!
You have to come with me and see Doc.
Oh my gosh. Am I sick then?
No, you...
Oh dear. I can feel it now. I think I'm running a fever.
No, you're not sick.
My feet. Look and tell me if my uvula is swollen.
Will you listen to me? You're not sick.
Oh, what a relief. And here I was thinking I had to see Doc.
But you do have to see Doc.
Oh my gosh. Am I sick then?
This is gonna be one of those days.
Tu ne veux pas venir avec
Won't you
moi?
please just come along?
Where?
Well, to Doc.
Who's Doc?
Say, did you fall and hit your head?
I don't know. Did I?
Yeah, actually, yes, I think so.
Tu te souviens de quelque chose?
Can't you remember anything?
Well, yes. You are... Rudy.
Rufus.
Oh, this is exhausting. My head feels as if a burning saw blade hit me in the temple.
On va faire
You
ça
obviously
3
can't
fois à chaque
remember
fois.
anything at all. That makes it even more important for you to go see Doc.
Oh, you're probably right. You're such a good friend, Rudy.
Sure. So, are you coming? There's no time to lose. We need to prevent the Organon from blowing up Deponia.
Wait, did I hear that right? You're planning to stop the Organon? Don't tell me you're with those resistance fruitcakes.
Resistance? What are you talking about?
What do you think? Janosch and his people. Who else?
Janosch?
I told him 1,000 times that I won't have any conspiratorial meetings in my bar. First, they're all death to the Organon. And then I end up having to scrape peanut chips out of the jukebox.
Did you hear that, Rufus? A real resistance movement.
I heard it. How terribly exciting. But the really important thing is that we're both headed to Doc now. We're gonna fix your brain, and...
We can't do that now. We need to join the resistance.
yes. What? What do I have to do to make you come along?
I don't know. Can you do magic?
Of course. I'm really good at making objects disappear.
Ooh! Too bad we haven't got time for that. We need to join the resistance. Just
Ok,
like
maintenant
Janosch.
elle veut.
Oh, is this
Rejoindre la
really
résistance.
necessary?
Oh, please.
Oh, all right. But then we'll go see...
Of course. A true resistance fighter will go anywhere.
Janosch par ici, Janosch par là, mais qu'est-ce qu'il y a de
Janosch,
spécial sur
Janosch.
Janosch?
What's up with that Janosch?
That's what I would like to know.
No, that was a rhetorical question. Janosch is the leader of the resistance. You keep raving about him.
Really? He must be quite a daredevil.
Oh, good grief.
Pour moi, là, je vais revenir.
Yay!
Essayons l'autre. Donc maintenant, il y a une rouge.
Huh? What the... Where am I?
Don't you know? You haven't had that much to drink. This is still Gulliver's Gully, the darkest dive in the floating black market.
Floating black market, not on Deponia.
Where else?
Rufus, I'll wring his neck.
Everything okay?
Just give me some of your strongest. As long as I'm here, I may as well rot my brain.
One rust-red brain death coming right up.
Ok, celle-là, elle a
You
l'air d'être.
again. What do you want?
So, this is where you've been hanging out.
So what? Do I have to ask your leave every time I want to go somewhere?
Yes, that would be helpful.
Dream on, wimp. I don't
Ok,
even know
celle-là,
myself
c'est-
how I got here. But since I'm here now anyway, I might as well explore my surroundings. And by surroundings, I mean this drink.
Hey, you can't do that.
Calm down. It's all on Rufus today.
But that was my lighter fluid.
Yeah, that's how it tasted. Hit me with another.
Tu dois venir voir Doc avec moi.
You have to come with me and see Doc.
I must? I don't think so.
But your health is at stake.
Don't worry, I'm feeling just great.
But if you don't come,
Then what? Will I get bruises? Will my shoulder be dislocated? Will I get a nosebleed?
no, not that.
But you will if you keep bothering me like that.
Yeah, well, bother.
Rufus,
What?
a little friendly advice. Never provoke a woman with a temper. Believe me, I once knew a woman who...
You stay out of
this.
You two do what you want then.
Where were we?
I think I was about to bring you with this bar stool.
Ah, yes, great. Then let's proceed.
Hey, no fighting in my bar, you hear?
Yeah.
Nous devons empêcher
We
leur
have
homme
to
de faire
keep the
sauter
organon
Deponia.
from blowing up Deponia.
No worries. I'm going to take care of the organon myself.
Really? And just how are you planning to do that?
I'll just whoop their butts if they dare to cross me.
Damn! Why didn't I think of that?
Tu ne demandes même pas comment t'as
Aren't you
atterri
even
ici.
wondering how you got here?
Not really. You're in the vicinity. That should suffice as an explanation.
Well, I'm always good for a surprise.
You are basically the human equivalent of spontaneous self-combustion.
Wow, thanks.
Damn, that came across much too nicely.
Tu dois venir avec moi, il y a un problème.
You
pour
must come
l'opération.
with me. Something went wrong with the surgery.
So what? That goes for your birth as well. Do you hear me complaining?
Will you listen now? Your implant was damaged when...
Meh, you're boring me.
Please, Goal, you must come with me.
Make me if you can. I'd love to see how you propose to do that, with no arms and all.
I do have arms.
Oh, those are arms? I thought you had dropped some spaghetti on your shirt.
Take a good look at them, because you won't see much of them when I spank your behind.
Rufus, I don't think that's a very bright idea.
If only I had a zloty for every time I've heard that sentence, then maybe I could finally afford the kneecap replacement that people keep telling me I need.
I just mean, you gotta be careful with temperamental ladies.
Or the steel plate to cover my skull fracture.
Are you even listening to me?
Or the tympanic membrane transplant.
I give up.
Qu'est-ce qu'il
What
veut
do
que
I
je
have
fasse
to
pour que
do
tu
to make you
m'accompagnes?
come along?
You could sing the Dumb Bum song for me.
That's a piece of cake. Here comes the dum bum, the dum bum, the dum bum, the dum bum, the dopey dim, dopey dim, dopey dim, dopey dim, dum bum. Oh yeah. Hey, wait a minute.
Oh man, you're cracking me up.
I told you that wouldn't work. But since you refuse to listen to me,
If I listen to you, will you sing me the dum bum song?
I don't know. How'd the lyrics go again?
It's quite simple. Here comes the dum bum, the dum bum, the dum bum, the dum bum, the dopey dim, dopey dim, dopey dim, dopey dim, dum bum. Oh yeah. Dang!
Attends,
Wait
ici, je reviens
here.
tout de
No
suite.
threat.
Parce qu'elle arrête pas de me parler depuis qu'elle est là.
Hello, bozo.
Rufus, what's up?
Quelque chose m'a tourné
Something
pendant
went
l'opération.
wrong with the surgery.
You think so? She looks healthy to me.
Well, physically, she's in great shape. Like this. Boom, chaka chaka, boom, yeah! But mentally, it's more like... Cuckoo! Understand?
Certain people have mental problems. Yes, I understand that.
Her mind has been split into 3 parts. Now, I have to persuade all 3 of them to come back to the lab for another round of surgery.
Your girlfriend now exists in triplicate? Don't stretch yourself too thin. Handling one woman's hard enough. But 3 at a time?
I'll manage somehow.
De quoi tu voulais parler tout à l'heure d'une manœuvre d'embarquement très
What were you
spéciale?
going to say earlier? Something about a very special boarding maneuver?
I don't know what you're getting at. Again.
Come on, you can't fool me. You pirates are all the same. A girl in every port and constantly on the lookout for new ports, right?
Not in the least. Although,
I knew it!
My Bambina lives here, in the floating black market. But I don't think that really counts. We were only together for 2 days.
And then she sent you packing?
And she held a pistol to my head for the entire time.
Actually, that should count.
Je crois que Punky Goal m'aime bien. Je crois que Baby Goal m'aime bien. Je crois que Lady Goal... Quoi donc ça doit être Punky. Baby, ça doit être l'autre qui... Et Lady Goal, c'est celle qui me... Ouais, ici Baby
I
Goal.
do believe Baby Goal likes me.
Baby Goal?
Yeah. I mean, she's really sweet and all that. Unfortunately, she's also very gullible.
But then your path should be clear. Go to her and start talking.
I don't know.
Je crois que
I
Punky
do
Goal-
believe Spunky Goal likes me.
Spunky, il dit.
Spunky Goal?
Yeah, she's really something, you know? Looks like all of her temperament wound up on one cartridge.
Whoa. Then you better be careful. Believe me, I know that kind of woman. They can be quite tame and playful if you know how to handle them. But make one wrong move, say one wrong word, and out come their claws.
Do you think I should buy her a scratching post?
The only thing that helps is the right choice of words. It was the same with my Bambina. I only had to say the one all-important sentence, and the tigress turned into a docile kitten in one instant.
Oh yeah, then why aren't you still together?
Well, I got a little horse, and she made it to her rifle cabinet before I reached the door.
Alors, quels sont
So,
ces mots
what are
mystérieux?
these mysterious words that will tame a temperamental woman?
Forget it, Rufus. Those words have caused enough pain already.
But surely your wounded heart must have healed by now.
This isn't just about my heart, Rufus. It's also about my shoulder, my leg, and my left lung.
Eh ben, je crois que Lady
I do believe
Goal
Lady
m'aime bien.
Goal likes me.
Lady Goal?
Yes, she's definitely top-notch. One classy lady. She's got style. She's totally, constipated.
Sophisticated?
Yeah, I am really going to impress her with my gentlemanly manners.
Whoa. Don't you think you'd better have someone give you a few tips first? Go talk to Seagull. He lives uptown. If anyone can help you, it's him.
Ok, donc... Dis-moi en plus sur ta bande.
Tell me more about your Bambina.
Well, she's the most spirited woman I've ever met. She owns the weapons shop in Little Venice. She's got a killer personality, although she's never been convicted. It's been a while since I lost my heart to her. Good thing Doc happened to have a donor heart handy.
Je pense que tu devrais leur rendre une petite
I
visite
think
à
you should
Bambina.
pay a visit to your Bambina.
What? No way. Forget it.
Oh, come on. She sounds really hot.
Yeah, so hot she could burn out your throat, and she would too.
What are you, a pirate? Or some kind of pie pan?
For the umpteenth time, I'm not a pirate. And I'm also not interested in having you entangle me in all kinds of weird adventures. I like my life just fine, the way it used to be, before I met you. Peace and quiet. Serenity.
Raiding parties, sea battles, mutinies, slaying of the firstborn,
Sunday afternoon walks. Gardening exhibits.
pillaging, keel hauling, treasure hunts, walking the plank.
Damn it, Rufus. Not everyone likes conflicts. I certainly don't.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No, no, and no.
Yes, 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 yes.
On the contrary, I hate conflicts. Okay, I give up.
Ha! I knew it. You've still got a crush on her, don't you?
I'm going to pay her a visit. Meet me in front of the weapons shop in Little Venice. I'm gonna need emotional support and medical assistance.
Of course you will,
Okay.
you old swashbuckler, you.
Du coup, est-ce que ce mug est prenable? Non, ça c'est Node. Donc le mug n'est pas prenable. Quel choix est-ce que j'ai avec les cartouches? Alors j'ai la débile et j'ai la romantique. On va essayer avec la débile, il suffit de lui parler apparemment. D'après ce qu'il m'a dit.
Oopsie, I must have nodded off for a moment.
No problem, as long as you didn't have...
You're...
Alors on va réessayer.
Oh, how nice!
Hey, baby.
Are you talking to me?
Did it hurt when you fell from heaven?
Actually, it did.
Oh. Uh-huh. Here's looking at you, kid.
Huh? Did one of your contact lenses slip? It's so dimly lit in here, I can't really see a thing.
Never mind.
Ça marche pas sur elle.
What's a
Parce
nice
que
girl
jolie
like
comme
you
toi, faut
doing
dans
in
un
a
endroit
place
pareil.
like this?
I'm naming the bugs on the counter. This is Ronnie, and this is Donnie, and this is Princess Lamefoot.
Why is Princess Lamefoot limping?
She's unhappy because she's feeling lonely. What are you doing?
Now Ronnie is Prince Lamefoot.
Oh, how cute! I didn't know you were an animal lover.
Yes, yes, quite. I give up.
What are you giving up?
No, it's...
On dirait que...
Could I
tu dirais qu'il y a un
interest
petit
you
dirait
in a
romantique.
romantic dinner?
Oh, that's so sweet of you, Rufus. But I just finished eating all the chocolate chips from that little bowl on the counter.
Chocolate chips? Hey, we don't have any chocolate chips. And where the heck did all those moles go that I just peeled myself?
They can't be gone. Nobody would steal such a thing.
Will you come along to see Doc now?
Voir Doc avec moi.
Rufus, in a situation like this, how can I think of myself? The fate of the entire world is at stake.
I thought we were going to save the world from Elysium.
No! You can't save the world sitting at...
I was actually thinking...
Don't you know it takes...
Actually,
Oh, here I was, just like Yana.
well, it's just... What do I...
Donc il faut que j'aille
What do I
voir
have to...
Yana.
Then...
Of course.
Wait here.
Yay!
Alors déjà j'ai une petite idée sur ce que je peux faire avec le sucrier. On va couper le générateur.
Huh. Wish I could remember. Is sugar in the tank good or bad for the engine? Well, there's only one way to find out.
C'est mauvais.
Ah, right. It was bad. Thought so. It's really dark here, but not so dark that I'll have to use my legendary sonar hearing. After all, I have the brightest eyes in the whole southwest quadrant. Breathing all that mercury vapor when I was a kid is finally paying off. Ouch! Oh, ha! Oh. Nothing
Je
happened.
récupère une partition.
And now, quiet. Ha! Got it.
Parce qu'il a dit que c'était sa préférée. Et je pense que j'ai vu un crabe passer là. Ah c'est bon, je voyais plus mon clic. Si je donne ça au gondolier.
Why don't you play something else for a change? Here. The mating song of the junk crabs.
Magnifico! Finalmente una canzone molto romantica. As long as there is no junk crabs nearby, is non pericoloso, eh? Mille grazie.
Bon, peut-être que maintenant...
Yoo-hoo!
Very good.
Can't you sing some...
Oni.
Est-ce que vous ne savez
Aren't
pas un
you a bit of an
en termes de
expert when it
romance?
comes to romance?
Oh, amore, si, si. What do you want to know, eh?
Je connais une femme très élégante,
Now,
très classe.
there's this very elegant, classy woman, a lady of breeding.
Eh? You need to say no more. You is innamorata di una donna aristocratica. So you must be un cavaliero romantico. This calls for uno appuntamento, a night to remember. You must ride with her in the gondola romantica con canzone mio. La 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 la, la 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 lu.
J'ai pas bien
Yeah,
compris,
stop,
mais...
stop!
Hmm?
I'll find something else.
Cretina.
Je connais une femme timide
So,
et un peu...
there's this shy woman, a little naive.
Eh? You need to say it no more. You isa innamorata di una bella bambina timida. So you must be formidable. Impressionar bambinas tímidas. Want aventuras con uomos criminales.
You mean she'd fall for a bad guy?
No, a polka and a prod.
Je connais une femme
Okay,
colérique et...
there's this temperamental, athletic woman.
Eh? You need to say it no more. You isa innamorata di una bella signora con temperamento. So you must show her you isa un spavaldo. A daredevil, see? You must become a stingati insetto. You must...
Act like a prick.
No, a polka and a prod.
J'ai pas besoin de conseils.
I don't...
Center?
Yeah, say... Arrivederci.
Huh?
No.
Faut que je trouve un moyen de remonter ça. Est-ce que je peux utiliser genre le tournevis sur ça?
Hey, you! Why are you sneaking around here?
Do you mean me?
Of course I mean you. Or do you have an invisible buddy with you?
Ha! If I had a buddy with me, he wouldn't be half as invisible as I am, because I move as inconspicuously as a ninja.
No way. The way you stomp around, I would notice you even if you were hidden using the golden dragon of invisibility from Gilligan's Gadget Shop.
Ha! A real ninja doesn't need gadgets. I can dissolve into thin air with my secret stealth powers anytime.
Then please do that. I don't want to see you around here again. Understand?
Compris. Donc pour l'instant je n'ai rien pour boucher la vue de ce truc. Oh, il est prêt. Donc c'est ici que je vais m'arrêter étant donné qu'il est prêt. Donc n'hésitez pas à vous abonner, à mettre un j'aime, à commenter cette vidéo et à la partager. On va enregistrer ici. Je vous dis à la prochaine sur DarkOtaku Gaming, c'était Devil, à plus. J'ai dit à plus.